The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wildcard Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chargers and the Bills, and it comes your way next.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills. Welcome, everyone, to the start of the NFL postseason. Kate Scott, Brock Heward here as these teams begin the journey toward the Super Bowl. And at this stage, Brock, it's a daunting task ahead to make it all the way. They need 3 straight wins against the best teams in the NFL, beginning with this one right here, right now.
Yeah, Kate, and I love the way you say that right there. You just lay out the journey. And I'll tell you, in this journey right now, you're not going to...
The ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, into stardom, quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road when I ask these young quarterbacks who they idolize, who they look up to, and just about every big guy that can run says the same thing, Josh Allen, because that skill set is so tantalizing. A player who can rip off a highlight reel play with the pass, just as easy with the down in just about any situation.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 4. He's got this complete to James Cook. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Allen gets this to Kincaid. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Escapes a defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Again, it's Cook. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world, Brock. He got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. Allen on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Bails out of the... Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
3rd and goal for Allen. Rolling left, buying some time. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Amendola able to put it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
True story. First time I saw Justin... That can't be Justin Herbert. That guy looks like a defensive lineman. He is massive. But then you watch him play and you realize he's one of those 6'5", 6'6" guys that's the athlete of a 6'2". The way that he moves so effortlessly. The way that rocket arm can throw the ball all over the field. And hyper productive statistically. Kind of like that Fouts guy that wore the lightning bolt before him. On any given Sunday, this guy can put on a show.
Going to the ground again on first. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. He finds space into the red zone. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And the Chargers will have a first. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Gets this to McConkey. And this is down all the way to the 3. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Herbert from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. That opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a 3rd time for 6.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Tony now to return it. His return makes it up to the 25. Off Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. He breaks a tackle. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Allen setting up play action. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The ability to take any completion, short or deep down the sideline, continue adding yardage, that's called yak, and every coach loves it.
Shakir sent in motion left. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. This, our last play of the quarter. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Forced, and he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Coleman with the grab. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. 3rd down coming. Throwing here, Allen. Connects with Cook.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it. You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chargers and their wide receivers set for this next possession. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds McConkey. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Throwing now, Herbert. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Plowing up the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. And he'll be brought down after a short carry that crosses the 45. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Herbert with a blitz coming. On the quick slant, he's got Allen. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow the lead to 7. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together.
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB,
Yeah.
and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Tony now to return it. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Pass complete to Cook. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. They motion the tight end over. Allen now on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
From the 47, he's got Khalil Shakir. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. Cook calls it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They're now set for 1st and 10. Again, Allen to the air. He finds Kincaid. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Allen gonna throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. And it's the Bills. With it, 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. 1st down from the red zone. Complete to Coleman. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. To the air again, Allen. That throw behind his intended target. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Running back sent in motion. Allen on 3rd and short. He has the 1st over the middle. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has it in close. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. And he hits the extra point. A little surprised they wouldn't go for two in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Darius Davis to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And we're down in... Time to get a drive together. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go.
Herbert from the gun. He finds McConkey. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Gets this to McConkey. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. It's Herbert once more. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Finds McConkey. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Couldn't connect with Lad McConkey. It's 2nd and goal. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's got it! And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Now Herbert again. He just throws this one away. So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chargers 17, Bills 13.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Throwing it just before halftime. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That's the half in this opening round AFC postseason matchup. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
But first, let's remind everybody what's coming up tomorrow in the AFC. We've got the 3-6 game, as it'll be the Houston Texans matching up against the Indianapolis Colts.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back, 3rd down coming up. Back to the well again. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. To the air this time. Herbert escapes the pocket. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Herbert back to throw. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He's got it inside the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown. Yeah,
a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen. This league can do.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Dumped off to his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
2nd and 1. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Gets this to Kincaid. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Shakir in motion right. First down throw for Allen. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Second and 3 now. Pressure coming. It's Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Okay, you'll often hear me talk about setting an edge, setting an edge. Well, think of it this way as well, especially with a bootleg. You want to be like the jaws of a defense. You want to just keep him inside. Get those jaws a-closing, and there's no escape valve for the QB then.
Allen from the gun here on third. Fights off the pressure, and they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Amendola able to put it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, if he's able to handle his third field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense all set to go. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. On first down, they'll run. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Only took him one play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. First down, and they go right back to it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 42. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bills set to take over offensively. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy given. This defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Complete to Coleman. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
At the 44-yard line.
Working from the gun. It's Allen. Connection made to Coleman. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 46.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Crosses the 35, room for more. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Bills football, and their season on the line here as they trail. They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is 1st and goal. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Back to throw now, Allen. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
And he's brought down for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Another one for Cook. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
They're just going to decline this penalty. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. They'll run here on 1st down. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Hand off to the back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They hand this one off. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10. He hands it off. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Throwing on first is Herbert. On the quick slant, he's got Allen. And they bring him down around the 34. Second and 3 now. From the 34. This pass caught by Allen. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
Run. Set. Run.
Give now to the running back. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 3 now. Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Here's the handoff. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Couldn't manage even a yard on that run, so now it's 4th down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
His kick is good at the end, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say so long from Buffalo.